Hi Gemini, this is Shah from Charlie's Angel Tarot, and this is your reading for the 16th to the 22nd of November 2020. And welcome back, my cyber angels. Thank you very much for all your likes and shares, and for those that are new, welcome to the channel, and please subscribe and hit the bell on all and set also in your device and YouTube the correct settings so that you can get notified when I go live or when there's a new video. I hope you like the reviews, the month yearlies and the romance readings, and of course the weeklies. I'm using the deck from Charles Dickens Tarot, and you can find them in the reviews. If you want to look at more of the pictures, then you're more than welcome to do so. The first card that we have is the Five of Pentacles. I have to add something to it because the cards you see are horizontal instead of vertical, up like this, and so that is quite different and unique. I love the cards very much. It takes you back to the Edwardian and Victorian era. Okay, now the first card that I have, like I said, is the Five of Pentacles, and here you can see two people walking out in the snow, feeling left out. They're outside the gates or the doors of the church. That's usually how it is depicted. So you might be feeling left out of a group, left out by friends or family. Don't worry, this you can do something about it, or it will be for short term only, because you've got the key to change the situation. You can join another group of people. You might have outgrown the group that you were in, or you might have lost interest and let it peter out the interest in being in one of the groups. You might be too busy working or doing other things, so you can always join another group. If you are trying to balance the finances, because after all it is a 5, so you might be out of balance with finances, then don't be scared to go to institutions or municipalities to seek help, perhaps on how to balance your books and your finances. Okay, so this could also just be like in a hobby or in a group. Like if you belong to a swimming group, a tennis group, a football group, you might feel out that you're not one of the group. So do something about it. Use your creativeness and your initiative to be part of the group. Sometimes it can be difficult, sometimes it takes a while before you're accepted by a group. In the middle of the week though, you have the Three of Cups. Yes, I love this card in this deck because they are all standing on a stage. Perhaps you might be in a group that does theatre, and you might feel left out. That's because you are fairly new, perhaps. Perhaps you want to join a group in the theatre. You might want to belong to a group in the theatre because they are walking towards the group. There will be celebrations, as it is the Three of Cups, and there could be celebrations with family and friends. So there you are, you're back together again, because it is resolved. You've used your initiative and your creativity. Perhaps you might not be allowed to have such a large group, but you can do something about it, like go on cyber, go on Zoom, go on Skype, and get together with family and friends that way and celebrate, just talking to each other. Okay, at the end of the week on Friday we have the Empress, and the Empress is Mother Earth. She represents Mother Earth. She also represents fertility, so the time for something new is here at the end of the week. You might start a new project. You might be hearing of a birth. This could be of a baby or a new project. And that's why you're celebrating, because you're joining in this new project, or you're finding out that you're pregnant. If you don't want to get pregnant, then take the right precautions. Mother Earth, or the Empress, she nurtures each seed that she plants. She waters it, she talks to it, she gives it vitamins through the water when she waters the plants, and they grow. But remember, it takes time to sprout from underneath the earth. So if you have invested in something, or if you've started something new, or you've got an idea that you're putting out into the here and now, this week it could come to fruition. But keep on nurturing it until it bears its fruit, so that you can harvest. Okay. So if you have invested in something, then you will be harvesting it this week, perhaps on Friday. On Saturday you have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, look, she's in the dungeons and she feels trapped. So you might feel trapped as well. You might feel down in the dumps, not the dungeons. You might feel down in the dumps. You might have feel trapped. You're too much in your head, perhaps. Usually this is depicted with somebody that's not really tied up and blindfolded, standing in a circle of 8 swords. So take off the ropes or the ribbons that are twined around you, metaphorically speaking, and take off the blindfold and look what is happening around you, and come out of your head, because you are basically imprisoning yourself with negative thinking, most probably. So get out of your head and think positively. Reset that button. Okay. And be more conscious of what is happening around you. Then you can see the good things that are coming forth. I know she's looking up to being left out, but you know, don't. Get out there. Be seen. Open your heart, open your solar plex, and open your mind to new ideas. Put your ideas down on paper, and then take one after another and put them out into the material world. Now, the overall energy that you have is the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is money. Okay, you could be inheriting money, you could be given a gift of money, you could have got that loan that you applied for, you could get that news this week. You see investments returns on your investments, perhaps you've invested in a house and you're letting it out. Let's say you've got 2 apartments in a house that you flipped, and one flat or apartment was empty. Now might be the time that there will be new occupants and money's coming in again. So there will be an ending to financial or material difficulties, and there will be new beginnings, new income coming in. This could also be a raise or a promotion at work. So now you have this ultimate happiness, really. I find the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, like the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, more or less having the same meaning, because they're both endings, and it's ultimate. Okay, ultimate happiness, joy in the cups, and this is financial joy. Perhaps reunion with family and friends. Perhaps that is why you've orchestrated get-together, reunion, and celebrating. Wow. And you're not feeling left out anymore, because you've done something about it. Good on you. Okay, Jim. A purpose for all things. Yes, you usually are very creative and you've got the gift of the gab, so you can get the people together. I have got full faith in you. Even if there are some members of the family or group that you feel left out, not talking to each other, you can say, well, don't be so silly, grow up, be mature, don't take any notice. And if they say, yes, but you know how it goes, then just say, don't be childish, just enjoy yourself. You don't have to mingle with the person that you have a quarrel with or a disagreement with. Okay? You can be the bridge, you can be the mediator. That is what I'm hearing. They're doing this, covering over. You can be the bridge. Okay. You know how to solve usually all the problems. A purpose for all things. Life is a mysterious progression of individual evolution. That's quite true. It can be hard to understand and even more so to accept why events manifest the way they do. You may be wondering sometimes desperately exactly what purpose each experience serves. Yet the answers still elude you. Take comfort in the assurance of knowing that everything you've lived through carries a personal promise of resolution. You will, in accordance with the divine time, reunite with your loved ones and find the healing and happiness that you seek. The divine ways are exacting and beautifully just. So there you go. Today, do your part by replacing cynicism and bitterness with optimism and trust. For you are indeed deeply loved, and your life is carefully thought out to suit your soul alone. So yes, I believe before you're born, your life is already planned out. You've got the blueprint, but you don't know it when you're on earth, because that is your subconscious. Okay, and the answers are there, and you can only find the answers through contemplation, meditation, and evaluation. That is the lessons we have to learn. And look at this, the angels are showing you, and the divine is showing you, heaven and earth is connected. You are protected. If you miss any members of the family, then don't just sit around in your head. Come out and enjoy the family members and friends that you have. Be happy. That is their message. You know, life is too short. Too short. There's so many things that we want to do, and by the time it's the end, we still want to do this, that and the other. So time is precious. So enjoy the time that you have here on earth. Stay positive. Reset your mind if you get into negative thinking. I know it is difficult, but you push through. Don't force it, but push through. Okay? Create new memories for yourself. Create enjoyment for yourself. Do what you like. Okay? We do have a life. Life is a stage. It's a play, but we don't have the program of the play. Okay? That's a Dutch saying. We do have, life is a stage, but we don't have the script, in other words. Take note of that. Enjoy each moment, and you're creative enough, Gemini, to enjoy that because you are so flexible. Nobody understands us because we can flip in and flip out from one thing into another. So use that to your advantage. Make the play comic. Okay? Don't be too serious, in other words. You can put them in classic clothes, but you can still make it funny. Okay, so learn from that. Okay, take it to heart, my sweeties. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Take care and stay safe. please like and share. Thank you.